This is day 395 of Zohar Pshat, and we're on still Mem Vav on the base, and we're on Al Panei, which is 3, 6, 9 lines to the bottom. So, Op Yofev Al Panei Rekia Shemaim. Al Panei, Dom Malach HaMaves. Who? Choshech Ara. He causes darkness towards the ground, right? He's flying over the face of concealing the light. That comes from the concealment of light. So he's flying over and concealing. It's like a giant shadow, cast like an airplane flying over, casting a shadow on the earth. Choshech Ara al Panei Achshi Panei Alma. He darkens the face of the earth. References already the Choshech back on the first day of creation. But it seems like that might be a typo because that's the parentheses. So it should just be perhaps Apnei Rekia Shamayim. But Zohar adds, Kedam Ran Ola Mastin. How does he create darkness in Shamayim? He goes up and he prosecutes us for our sins below. So the light from Shamayim is obscured because of the prosecution in which the Malach HaMaves prosecutes. For Malach HaMaves Usheni Yisparei. Malach HaMaves represents Pirut. He's not a third day creation, it's a second day creation. And so it was Gehenna, which created the second day. So the Malach HaMaves represents separating, taking away, putting away in a negative place. So therefore, he's not a third day creation. He's not coming to restore things. He's going to be divisive. That's his goal. It's his purpose. He has in mind to the Ratzon Hashem, but his purpose is to be who Yetzara Malach HaMaves, who he's the what's the third one? Satan, who Yetzara Malach HaMaves, right? So that's his job. He's a second day job. So El Al Arts, the Refael. That's a Refael. He's al Oretz. In other words, he's in order to bring healing to the land. So Refael is the Malach of Refuah. The beginning is Rapis Ara. On his account, the land is healed. Kan Banash Allah, the Rafe L'chol Chele. A person connects to the Malach Refael is able to heal all the strengths in this world, not just physical maladies, but rather anything which needs healing is connected to Refael. So he comes out Pnei Oretz in order to try and bring that healing to the face of the earth. Pnei Rekia Shamayim. Then we have the Pnei Rekia Shamayim Do Uriel. That's the Malach Uriel, and the Malach Uriel there is. Says Al Pnei, the Nitzitzor says Al Pnei, with the letters and the words and the Koilel is Gemacha Uriel. In any event, it's Uriel represents the Orva, because Baruch Hu represents Chachma. So Michal represents Chesed, Gabriel Gevura, Refael represents Refuah, of course, and Uriel is the Or Hashem representing Chachma. Mimini Michael, Bismillah Gabriel, Milfunai Uriel. Right? So Uriel means he shows its direction. Macharai Refael means Refael comes afterwards when he mess up in order to heal us. So it's interesting though here in the Zohar, Refael is created for Uriel. It's like Kosh Baruch Hu's Makdim Refuah Lamaka. Right? So even though Refael comes afterwards to heal things, nevertheless it's created first because you need the potential to mess up is there already from the beginning. So but Pnei Rekia Shamayim, in this sense, you understand to be illuminating with life in the heavens, is Uriel. V'chulu b'kra. And they're all thus alluded to in the Psukim here. In this account, it's a Malach and a created Ksib, for Elohim was Tanninim Gedolim, because Baruch created the great serpents. In other words, the great powers of this world. The Amrei Belezer, the Hokimna, Elin, Livyasin, and Bazugo. There's the Livyasin, which are called elsewhere Livyasin, Nachash Briach, and Livyasin, Nachash HaKalton, represent the tremendous powers, and according to the Rashba and others in Misal Babasra, this represents intellect and emotion. these tremendous drives, twin drives, which are going to affect humanity, and human beings oscillate back and forth between intellect and emotion. To deal with them, we need the Malachim to help us out. And the Malachim are all part of this format by which we can tap into Kedusha and use it in order to envelop and control our intellect and emotion in the appropriate way. And Dover Acher, another interpretation, is the Tanninim Gedolim in Shivin Mimanon Ravavon Shivin Amin. They're the 70 Malachim in charge in the 70 nations. And therefore they're created after these Malachim to control them. The four major Malachim should be able to control all the 70 Ummos Olam in order to try and channel them again in the right direction. Begin Kachis Briu, and these four, I think the four Malachim, not the Malachim of the nations, okay, Kulam have Shlitan al Ara, to have control over the earth. No, it's the government according to Ratzon Hashem, according to Am Yisrael's merit, and therefore then it's created after all these things. That's called Nefesh Chaya or Meses. Now, of course, this is it says Elon Yisrael. Am Yisrael created too much later on. Not even on Friday, they created thousands of years later. But this idea of a nefesh chaya, that there should be something which gives the nefesh, which gives chiyus to its avodas Hashem, to everything which is this. Elon and Yisrael, the nefesh vadai, to chaya, the nefesh of the chaya, and here chaya seems to mean also the malachim get their power to stay shira, their power to operate from Am Yisrael. If you can go Eretz, we're called Goy Echad Ba'aretz, right? They obviously are HaKadosh Baruch Hu's singular unit. That's why it's Nefesh Chaya as opposed to Nefashos Chayos. The Goy Echad Ba'aretz, we function together. Am Yisrael as a unit in order to bring about Ratzon Hashem in the world. Okay, that brings us to the top of Zion. I'll stop here for today.